boys, it is about that time. We have to update that top 10 running back list, and this list has changed a lot. There's been like, I think 4 new cards added to the top 10 since the last time we did this video. But as you guys know, I do top 10s for all the positions. I do gameplays on all the brand new cards. Make sure to hit that like and sub if you guys are enjoying. We're on that road to 30,000 subscribers. I also do stream on Twitch every single day at 1 p.m. Eastern, so make sure to come say what's up over there. But other than that, let's get into our number 10. Before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, mutpacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code CHEW for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. All right, before we get into our number 10, I just want to say Daniel Falele would be in our top 10, but I'm not going to rank him because I don't think it's fair for me to rank him. The only way to get this card is paying $25. There's no way to grind for it. You can go 25-0, you still won't have Daniel Falele. There's no way to get him besides paying $25. So I'm not going to rank this card because it's just unfair to a lot of people out there. But 95 speed on him, 97 excel. He's obviously 380 pounds. That's all you really need to know about him. He's a great card, but I just can't rank him. It's not fair. All right, so at number 10, we have probably one of the more slept on cards in the game. David Montgomery came out when we had a time of very stacked running backs, and nobody, I think I've played against him like twice, and it's been Bears theme teams. This card's actually really good. He has 96 speed, 97 excel, so really good excel right there. The agility solid as well at 94. He has 98 carrying, one of the highest carryings in the game, if not the highest. I'm not too sure if there is any 99s out there, but it is amazing nonetheless. And then he has great catching too. Anything above 75 for a running back feels fine out there. When you have an 83, that is very, very good in the game. He has 93 change direction, 96 trucking, and a 95 break tackle. He gets solid abilities too. He gets short and elite for free for 0 AP, which I think is one of the best abilities in the game. Everybody runs man coverage, and you could fry man coverage. It's going to help you a lot. It's going to help you a lot. He gets bulldozer for 1, evasive for 1 as well. Really good stat and a really good ability across the board. Definitely one of the more underrated guys on this list. All right, boys, at number 9, we have another weekly wild card, and Damien Pierce is another guy kind of like Monty. As you'll notice on this list, obviously the X Factor running backs and the top end guys have kind of swayed people to the top end. It's a very top heavy list, so a lot of people aren't really using these guys down here, but that doesn't mean they're bad cards at the end of the day. Damien Pierce still comes with 96 speed. He has 98 excel right there. I know you'll see the 91 agility, but they do that for every power running back in the game. But he's fine, boys. He is fine. He's probably one of the smallest power running backs in the game. Him and Marshawn Lynch are like what, in that 220-pound range, and they're obviously have that archetype of a power back. It's a little different, but he does feel good out there. He has 97 carrying as well, so really good carrying too. And then the change direction, trucking, and break tackle are amazing. The only reason I do kind of like him a little bit more is excel. I think excel is a big deal in the running back, and he also, I think he has better abilities. He does get 0 AP goal line back, 0 AP bruiser. He has 1 AP short and elite, 1 AP tank. I like those abilities. He gets like every single meta ability running back for our meta running back ability. I said that backwards, but Damien Pierce, him and Montgomery, man, 2 very underrated cards. Number 8, we do have Work Done, and Work Done is a weird one because I do feel like on a full theme team, which I can't rank and kind of boost him off of a full theme team. That's just not fair to people. You know what I mean? I like to base these as fair as possible. Work Done gets 99 speed on a full theme team because he gets a +1 from the Black History Month players, and then he gets a +2 from the full theme team as well. So he is like 99 speed on a lot of those squads. When you look across the board, I have to show you the one I have in my binder because it's the only way I could view it. He does have a base 94 excel, which isn't the best in the game, but with the Sprinter Shrek card, it looks amazing right here. He has 92 agility as well. The carrying at 91, I will say, feels like a facade out there. This is probably, I love the card. Best animations in the game. He's very small, so he swivels through a lot of the holes. He's not getting touched at the line of scrimmage. But I don't know what it is. That 91 carrying does not feel like 91. It feels like an 85. I feel like a lot of people have told me that they have fumbled with their Work Done as well. But I still feel like he is very good if you are a little bit more careful with it. He does come with amazing catching. The change direction's great. The break tackle's great. And then he also gets amazing abilities. This is 0 AP, by the way. This is 0 AP. Evasive for free and short and elite for free. Insane. This card is great. I don't know, man. Maybe it was just unlucky, but I think he had like 7 fumbles for me in the stream. In the 2 streams I did use him over on Twitch. It was rough, man. But like I said, I would say it was probably just unluckiness for me, but I've heard a lot of other comments that way. I don't know where to rank him. I don't know. This is a hard guy to rank. Number number 7, we do have Jerome Bettis, and I know he is very slow right here on paper, but as you guys know, the Super Bowl strat card is free. I know the Combine strat card just came out, and some people might be switching. The Super Bowl strat card one is still better. I think it's still much better. I think a lot of people are still going to elect to use it. So Jerome Bettis with that is a base of 96 speed, and then he'll have 98 excel for you. And then when you look across the board, he is amazing statistically. They even gave him 80 catching, which is nuts. I just mixed up nice and nuts at the same time. Whatever, we'll go with it. 94 change direction though, 97 trucking, and 97 break tackle. And then he also is the heaviest running back in the game at 256 pounds. Jerome Bettis, I know he has like a glitch with his player model. You guys have seen him on next gen. His like head like teleports through his helmet all the time. He's still an animal out there. This card, I know he doesn't look as big as he should, but he's still amazing. He falls forward all the time. He obviously could air truck as well, and then goes in that Legends theme team too, while getting that +1 speed from the Super Bowl strat card. He also gets solid abilities too. I think it's Bruiser for cheap. He gets short and elite for free as well, and then tank for 1 AP. Really good power back in the game right now. All right, so at number 6, this is where I think it starts to get very elite. I feel like there is a big drop off from number 6 and below, and this does not mean I think Jamal Charles is bad. Some people might rank him higher. I think all of these guys are kind of interchangeable. I don't think there's like a best by far number 1 running back. I think literally from 1 through 6, whoever you prefer, you could put there. That's how I've never had a list like that, how I felt that way before. I've never felt this way about like a certain position group, and I truly feel like anybody from 6 and above, you could possibly rank number 1 on your play style, the way you play the game of Madden. But looking at number 6 for me, I am going to throw Jamal Charles. I did have probably the best gameplay of my life with him, but there is I don't know how to explain it with the card, right? He has 97 speed, which is good, right? We're getting that a lot right now in the game at running back. He has 97 excel, 96 agility, but they did give him low carrying for his overall at 90 right there. I know it's not the worst. We're hitting the threshold. It's okay. But I don't know what it was. I had like anxiety running the ball with him. I felt like I was going to fumble all the time. He didn't fumble for me once, but it was like a weird feeling I had with him. Maybe it was because he was like super small. Maybe it's because I knew he had a 90 carrying in the back of my head, but he also did get 81 catching, which was lower than some of the guys that came out before him. He is one of the latest running backs to come out, and they did give him catching lower than a lot of the guys already out. He does have amazing change direction, which is nuts. Obviously, you're not going to truck with Jamal Charles at the end of the day, but this card, very good. Like I said, depending on your play style, you might even have him at number 1. He does get short and elite for 0 and 1 AP evasive too, which is very, very good stack in the game. That's the same thing Warwick Dunn gets, but obviously 1 AP more. Jamal Charles, dude, insane. Like I said, don't take it too hard to heart if you have him at number like 1 on your list too. It's very interchangeable, like I said. All right, boys, so at number 5, we do have Bo Jackson, and I do think Bo Jackson is one of the best running backs in the game when you count the Legends theme team, but in these videos, I try not to base him off that, but Bo Jackson has been nothing but fantastic for me, but I do think there are a couple things that do help on my team. That's why he's playing better for me. He isn't a Legends theme team on my team, and he also has a Sprinter strat card on my team, and you guys know Sprinter strat card basically boosts the Excel and Agility, where he is very, very lackluster in. His Excel is one of the lower ones on this list. I think it actually Is it the lowest one on this list? That's not like, I can't remember. I can't remember which Jerome Bettis is. I think Jerome Bettis is really high as well. Bo Jackson, I do think has the lowest, but with the Sprinter strat card, that does go up very, very high. I feel like that does kind of negate him, hold him down a little bit between the other guys above him, but he's still very, very good. He has 87 catching as well, 96 change direction. They gave him amazing trucking and break tackle as they always do, and they did give him a 91 short hour running, as you can see right there. He's amazing. He gets that 0 AP short and elite, which is a great ability. He has tank, and I mean bruiser, anything you need on this card, he's gonna get it for you. Bo Jackson's just always Bo Jackson. All right, so at number 4, my game is absolutely lagging right now. These cards just break your console, but when you look at Lenny, him and Bo are very, very similar cards. Both kind of heavier running backs in the game. They both can't air truck, but they're both heavy. At 235, Lenny is a tank for 6 foot as well. He has 97 speed, but the reason I do like Lenny just a little bit more than Bo, when you're not accounting theme team, of course, he does have +3 excel. He has a way better agility as well right there. And then when you look at the carrying too, you go from a 93 up to a 97, which I do think those 3 stats are a big deal in the game as well. And the other stats that Bo is winning on, he's barely winning. I think he has a +2 in catching, he has a +1 in change direction, and other than that, every other stat's basically the exact same. So Lenny Brunette, very good card too. He gets short and elite, he gets the bruiser I think as well, and I think tank for 1 AP too, and then he has above 90 short hour running as well. If you're rocking no theme team in the game, Lenny is for sure just a better version of Bo Jackson. Obviously, if you're using a Legends, go get Bo Jackson, of course. Obviously, that's just an easy opinion, but for these videos, I don't like to put the Legends theme team above, so for the ranking, I am going to put Lenny above Bo just because it's a no-brainer here. At number 3, I do have Chris Johnson, and Chris Johnson has been amazing this entire year. His CJ2K card was a little bit underwhelming because it came out and it was like the same speed as other running backs. Right now in the game, he is the fastest running back in the game, and it's not even close. You'd need like a full speed or a full theme team work done to even keep up with him. When you look at Chris Johnson, he comes with 99 excel, 97 agility, and 99 speed. Because if you guys remember, you do get the combine strat card for free. Yes, free. All you do is got to play challenges. So on any theme team, he'll be 99 speed for you as well. The one thing that does hold him back though, the 89 carrying. I know you'll see that right there. He hasn't fumbled for me yet. I've been watching a lot of Chris Johnson as well. I've played against a couple of them, and I have not seen a fumble yet. I do feel like when it comes to like stretches and like zone reads, he feels almost too fast where you can't even line him up and get a hit stick on him. But we all know every running back in this game fumbles. Lenny Brunette actually fumbled in my, who has 97 carrying, by the way, has fumbled in my Super Bowl, and then I ended up losing on the game-winning drive because of it. So it happens with everybody. If you're gonna get a best card, I would take it. I love having good carrying, but Chris Johnson having the best physical stats in the game as a running back. He has a good build. They gave him the good juke move as well. I just had to put him here. He has good abilities too, short and elite for free. I love that ability on running backs, especially when you're really fast. You're going to kill man coverage. Chris Johnson, I had to put up here, boys. Hey, boys, tied for number 1. We do have the X Factors, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have been dominating these guys lately, but I know a lot of people. I feel like once you start... The reason why I still think these cards are very good, the reason why I've been playing good against it lately is because I have 5 secure tacklers, which already, if you're running back for 1 AP, which Derrick Henry's 1 AP, I know Quad's 2 AP to run his. If you're using 1 or 2 AP extra to make another opponent on defense spend 4 AP, I think that is a big deal as well. And then also, I do feel like in most ranks, not like all the way in the highest ranks, I feel like nobody really runs Quad Father and Derrick Henry because it's not the hardest to stop in the world anymore. But in the lower ranks, I do feel like Quad Father and King Henry are by far still number 1 because a lot of people still aren't using secure tacklers. A lot of people don't know how to get proper run defense in the game, and these guys will make people pay. Even if they get one lucky guy in the backfield, obviously you'll break a tackle. I just feel like I had to put these guys here. I think these guys, I had a comment in the last top 10 running backs. I was like looking at the video to see where I was ranking cards back then, and the comment had like 60 likes on it, and it said the X Factors getting returned, or these X Factors getting put in the game kind of ruined all the other running back cards. I kind of agree. It's kind of hard to use anybody else when these guys are so prolific and good and literally take no brain power to use. You know what I mean? Quad Father literally takes 0 brain power. You could hand the controller to somebody that doesn't even know what football is, and they can get first downs with that card. It's actually insane in the game, but you know, I do like Derrick Henry a little bit more. He's a better card overall, and he also does have better AP, and he is also obviously 8 pounds bigger as well, but each their own. I think more people do like Quad Father in the game. I had to put these guys at 1. I did. Sadly, I did. All right, boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which running back you are using right now. I am using Bo, but I think I do want to go back to Jamal only because I like Jamal as a player in real life. But let me know who you guys are rocking right now in the game. And also hit that like, hit that sub on the road to 30,000 subscribers, boys. Appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.